everybody, it's your buddy Neil. Today I'm going to talk about fragrances that give me compliments, not necessarily you compliments, because I'm 50 years old plus I'm obese and it is what it is. I'm not 20 years old in shape anymore. It is what it is. Now the note of vetiver for some reason does it for me. Older women like guys that have their act together. It is what it is. They like women like men that have their act together.
You're like a broken record.
For some reason, vetiver gives that impression that maybe you have your act together, and I've gotten plenty of compliments with Terre de Mes. Terre de Mes is like a dirty orange. It's masculine, it's clean, it's woodsy, it's green. I get compliments with it. A woman actually grabbed me in the grocery store and she says, "What are you wearing? You smell so good." Everybody's heard of Cartier Declaration. Well, this is Cartier Declaration Essence. Great for the summer. Like I said, the woman grabbed me. I said it was a Cartier. She was really impressed. She was looking at me with those googly eyes or whatever. Got that crisp, clean, professional smell, and that's what gets me compliments because women think I am more than I am, maybe, I don't know. Cartier Declaration Essence has gotten me a huge compliment. Another one is Serge Lutens. This is vetiver oriental, vetiver again, vetiver, clean, crisp. It works, it works, it works for me. I'm telling you, for personal experience, not professional experience, just my experience. This is vetiver oriental, works for me. Now this one was kind of a surprise. It's not a vetiver, it's an aquatic eternity. It worked for me. Faith from the VA hospital, she worked in blood draw, and she loved this smell. And she actually caught me in the hall one time and she says, "Are you wearing your cologne? I love that cologne so much." What is it? Eternity Aqua. That's what it is. It's gotten me compliments. It's Eternity, but it's aquatic. It's pretty good. It's not my favorite fragrance to wear. I wore it and bought it for pretty much for her. She transferred out of there and I have it. Go to Victoria's Secret with your girlfriend. Spray this on and ask her what she thinks. It has the note of violet leaf. Violet leaf is very masculine and seems to work with me. It's in Fahrenheit also. Just do that. Just do that for me. Go to Victoria's Secret with your girlfriend, or your girlfriend probably loves going to Victoria's Secret anyway. Well, go in there and check this one out. Spray it. Ask her what she thinks, and I guarantee you, she's going to love it. It's very masculine as well. Now this fragrance right here is my sister's favorite. When I went to her car, we went to my mom's house, she says, "Oh my God, what are you wearing?" This is Rhyolite by Happyland Studios. Honey, vanilla, caramel, almond. It's not sweet though, and that's what I like about it. It's not sweet. It has a nice sandalwood dry down. It projects like a monster. So you're going to get compliments with it. What I get is kind of like a forest fire, some kind of forest fire. But my sister doesn't get that. She says it's beautiful. You should wear it more often. This is Rhyolite by Happyland Studios. Okay, here comes the creepy side of me. Maybe I should have mentioned this, but I'm going to mention it anyway. So there's a cashier at Publix who's really friendly with me. And sometimes there's like a little outdoor restaurant. I see her on a break. I stop and say, "Hi, how's everything going?" I sit down. She's really friendly. And one time I sat down with her and I was wearing this. This is Parfums de Marly Godolphin. For some reason, I just love this much more than Tuscan Leather. And she says, "Oh, you smell very good." It wasn't like all that, but it was like, "Oh, I like the way you smell." Kind of passing, and then we went on to different topics or whatever. But she did compliment me with Parfums de Marly Godolphin. And what I like about this is the note of the mate tea. It's very intoxicating to me. I just prefer it so much more than Tuscan Leather, but that's just me. And it was a small compliment, but it was a compliment nonetheless. Parfums de Marly Godolphin. This one has given me compliments as well. This is Arabian from Montal, cardamom, leather, lavender, just calming. Women love that calming vibe, that delicious vibe it gives off. Works really well for me. I don't know if it'll work for you, but I've got many compliments with this one. So this one, it seems sweet, but it's not sweet. Swiss Arabian Oud has that note of pralines in there, but it's not sweet and cloying. It's got oud in it, like the name, but I think it's very nice to wear, very easy to wear. Women generally like this one overall. I highly recommend Swiss Arabian Oud. If you get any Swiss Arabian, get the one in the gold bottle. Swiss Arabian Oud. Diesel, Only the Brave. I think at one point I had all the Only the Brave fragrances, and not that I actually liked the fragrances. They were about 50 bucks, and every time I got a paycheck, I'd get another one, and I had them all lined up, and I thought they looked great on the dresser. I don't really recommend any of them now, but this one did get me a compliment after school at a faculty meeting. A woman said to me, another teacher, she says, wow, this one really fits you. It really goes well with you. She tried to hit on me later on, and she says, hey, wear that cologne, man. I can make you leave your girlfriend. It worked for me. It'll work for you. I don't really recommend it, but it did get me a compliment. Now, a lot of people always talk about Amara. I think they made an Amara meme after me at one point, but you haven't tried this one, you're missing out on the best one. Back in the days, they had the top 100 colognes. I don't know if they still do. This was always in the top 100 colognes. Amara was never there. Atlantique was never there. Marine was never there. This one was always there. 5-star reviews. It has that salty opening, like a seaweedy opening, but the dry down is where it's at. It's very masculine. And I got a compliment from a waitress at a restaurant. She says, who smells good? This is what I was wearing. And she says, yeah, that's it. You're the guy that smells good. This is Aqua pour Homme by Bulgari. When we're talking about cozy, comforting fragrances, this does it every time. This is Homme for the holidays, meaning men for the holidays. Homme for the holidays. It's got that gingerbread cookie smell with coffee. There's a lot of coffee, a lot of gingerbread cookies. I got a compliment with this, and somebody just said, oh, you smell delicious. It's got a very comforting vibe. Maybe in the 70s, you meet somebody from the 70s that, you know, they used to home bake cookies or with the coffee brewing in the background. That's what this gives off. It's a very beautiful fragrance. Now, the person that did give me the compliment was like 70 years old, and it gave her a scented memory. So take that into account. So I was walking around the mall the other day, and the rep was actually wearing a mask. I was wearing a mask, and she complimented me on this fragrance. Miami Seduction. I highly recommend Miami Seduction. Right now you get it for about 15 bucks. There was a point where you couldn't get it for under 60 plus that $20 shipping, which was 80 bucks. It's got a very nice pineapple refreshing opening. It lasts on my skin, I would say 7 hours. It has a nice musky dry down. If you get the blue Seduction, the melon only lasts like a half an hour, and then it turns into that nasty Versace all fresh kind of dry down, which I don't really like, but many people like it. I'm not going to dog you out if you love it. Hey, it's all about what you like. But this one does it for me. The opening is much better. The dry down is much better. The longevity is much better. The projection isn't all that. I would say it's mild to medium, but it did get me a compliment at the mall by the sales rep. You know, I don't know if that was her tactic to get a sale, but she did compliment me. Miami Seduction by Antonio Banderas. I got two more. This one is, I call it African Aventus because sometimes I forget the name of it. It's Patron de Nois. It's out of Nigeria. It has better projection, overall better performance than Creed Aventus. Check this one out. Patron de Nois. Cristiano sells it at Best Brands Perfume. It's a very good fragrance, and if anything, just get a scent and spray. Be done with for 15 bucks, and you'll understand what I'm saying, and you probably get the full bottle. Last on the list is Guerlain Vespero. I've gotten 4 compliments with this one. Old school Aventus with a smoky leather. You can't go wrong with this one. It's an extrait to parfum, $150 for 30 mil. So if you like these kind of videos, let me know. What is your top 10 list? Or just give me your most complimented fragrance. I know a lot of people will troll me and say it's Aqua Amara. Just gives me a headache. Aqua pour Homme gives me a lot more compliments. If you're into Aqua Amara, check out Aqua pour Homme. Give it a try. Get past that opening. You'll be very satisfied with it. Check out African Aventus. You'll be very satisfied with that one as well. Let me know what are your most complimented fragrances. These happen to be mine. Vetiver for an old man. Violet Leaf usually gets me compliments. Fahrenheit as well. But anyway, have a good day. Stay safe out there and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.